iPhone SE 4 display might face a ban in the United States, which means the iPhone SE 4 will not be allowed to be sold if it uses displays from suppliers like BOE and Tianma. This is because a U.S. official has urged that Chinese display suppliers like BOE and Tianma should be placed on a trade blacklist. If approved, this would pose a significant problem for Apple since BOE is expected to be the main supplier of OLED displays for the iPhone SE 4. Apple has been actively seeking ways to reduce the production costs of its iPhones by considering alternative suppliers for key components like displays. Government stability is also a major factor that drives companies to strive for self-sufficiency in all areas. BOE, a well-known Chinese display supplier, works with several leading smartphone brands. Apple has been negotiating with BOE to integrate its panels into various iPhone models. Although BOE has yet to meet Apple's quality requirements for premium iPhone displays, reports suggest that Apple still intends to depend on them for the majority of the iPhone SE 4 displays. This decision also indicates that Apple might not be offering SE users the top quality hardware they expect, particularly in the display, which accounts for about 60% of the user experience. What are your thoughts about this? Let us know in the comments below. Apple may have to reconsider its approach for the iPhone SE 4 display after John Mulliner, chairman of the House Select Committee on the Chinese Communist Party, made a formal request. In a letter addressing to Defense Secretary Lloyd Austin, Mulliner recommended placing BOE on the U.S. trade blacklist, along with another Chinese display supplier, Tianma Microelectronics. The main reason for this potential blacklist is linked to national security issues. The letter claims that Chinese suppliers have gained a significant market advantage in the LCD and OLED sectors due to heavy government funding. Over the years, these suppliers have expanded their presence in the global OLED market from a mere 1% in 2014 to over 52% today, while also taking more than 72% of the LCD market. It's reported that government support has allowed these suppliers to offer displays at lower prices, affecting the competition. Earlier reports indicated that BOE was expected to supply around 70% of the iPhone SE 4's displays. Samsung had been another contender for the role, but discussions fell apart as Apple wasn't willing to meet the price Samsung wanted per unit. There are suggestions that Apple even asked BOE to adjust certain specifications to reduce costs, though the exact details of what would be altered aren't clear. It's possible that factors such as the maximum brightness or older OLED technologies might have been part of these cost-cutting measures. Apple charges premium prices for its budget model, which is the iPhone SE, yet it falls short in providing high-quality hardware. The company should consider partnering with either Samsung or LG, as they are known for offering superior displays. In fact, even Apple's flagship iPhone series utilizes displays from Samsung, highlighting the quality advantage these suppliers can provide. Apple has also been in negotiations with LG regarding display supply for the iPhone SE 4, reportedly aiming to pay up to $40 per unit. The iPhone SE 4 is expected to launch in 2025 with a starting price of $499. However, if BOE is eventually blacklisted, Apple might be forced to switch to more expensive suppliers, which could lead to a potential rise in the price of this budget-friendly model. This could mean that we might have to pay over $500 for the base model, potentially around $549. One more piece of bad news for early iPhone 16 buyers. A Reddit user shared a photo of their iPhone 16 Pro, showing a single green line on the display. This post garnered significant attention, and several commenters advised the user to visit the Apple Store for help. Additionally, a user posted on X, formerly known as Twitter, that iPhone 16 Pro users are encountering issues with the touchscreen, where specific areas fail to respond to taps and gestures. This problem seems to be a result of overly sensitive accidental click protection. It appears that the issue is related to software rather than hardware. This is why I always recommend to my viewers that they should avoid purchasing any device right after its launch. It's frustrating when you spend over $1,000 only to encounter such issues. Ideally, it's best to wait for about 3 to 4 months after a product's release to allow for stable updates. What are your thoughts about these latest developments? Do you think that phone SE 4 should be equipped with better hardware? And if you're an early iPhone 16 buyer, have you experienced any issues? Share your thoughts in the comments below. With that being said, I will see you guys in the next video.